would be the loudest part, but like I wanted to hear the guitars more. Maybe that's because I'm a guitarist. So far, I really like that intro. That I really couldn't pick whether it was kind of a classical or a flamenco-inspired thing, but it definitely wasn't like the standard jazzy.
That's a 7-string, and he's kind of playing it like it almost sounds like a really talented bass player. He must be finger picking.
I've heard this piece of this before for sure.
Oh my god, that whole part when they come back in is like ding ding ding, and like the whole weird picking thing has always blown my mind. I mean, I've always seen like videos of people doing that, and like there was one guy I seen a long time ago was doing like Thunderstruck acoustic, and he was doing everything like picking and like that is so amazing.
But it is. It really is, man. And what it does is like instead of just your generic strumming and picking. It gives like other layers and textures to the guitars and the bass.
Bleeps and bloops that wouldn't even you have thought to have been there that actually sound cool.
Yeah, and it's not like they're the only people to do it, obviously. But like generally you hear that more with bass, where you have like the slap bass and the pops and and they're doing it with the guitar and the bass is doing it. So I mean,
it's just a constant progression of different stuff.
Super talented though, freaking super talented. Yeah.
I'm really curious how to know to make a sound of a car revving its engine on a guitar.
He's all over the neck using all of his fingers. It still sounds like, to me, listening to it, like a very uncomplicated melody. But every note is so clean and as close to perfect as you can get. It just sounds beautiful. Like, I like it. It's I don't normally listen to a lot of bands that are all instrumental, but I could definitely chill and listen to this. I feel like he's doing the work of two people. I mean, he's obviously got another guitar player with him, and he's doing some things that complement him. But it's just crazy. That's a lot of busy work with his hands. Just that kind of proficiency is just crazy to me. But dedication, a lot of work, that'll get you there. It can get anybody there. I don't think guitar is anything that's like hereditary or anything. Like you aren't born good at guitar, right? I think there are some things like, you know, the size of your hands, length of your fingers. I always felt like when I tried to learn how to play guitar, like I always felt like I was holding this really weird, like this really how do you put it? I always felt like I was trying to control in my hands this really clunky object, and I could never find a comfortable way to play. And my left hand fingers on the fretboard were very difficult because my fingers are kind of short, small chunky hands. It's hard to not accidentally cover strings you're not trying to, and I just never got down like the dexterity to do that, you know. And honestly, if I worked a little bit harder at it, maybe I could have at some point, but it was just, I don't know, it just didn't, it never felt natural, and that sucks, you know, because I really wanted to be good at that, but maybe I just didn't want it enough.
Those riffs underneath sounded sick, and the singing was really loud, which, I mean, that's what should be the loudest part, but, like, I wanted to hear the guitars more. Maybe that's because I'm a guitarist.
What really impresses me so much is that they can remember all this stuff. Just remembering that and remembering the solos, that's something I never ever understood. But I mean, if you're doing it because you can feel it and you have that melody in your head, then obviously it's not a matter of remembering